Hey, check this out. So I'm driving home, you guys. I guess I'll fill you in on with the videos on what happened. So we had a great time. We were supposed to be out today, but there's this crazy storm coming. Callie even took the day off. He's like, listen, I'm just going to stay home and edit. It's not worth us going out. I'm like, I agree. I mean, I'll go, but where we go, it's impossible. You guys, you got to have good weather. It's almost impossible, like, especially for the video. So look, it's snowing now. But I want to show you something really cool. Look, it's a place where, it's the one place where I feel like I'm cool. All right, look at this. Look. It's the Saquatch Store, right? It was kind of cool. You know, the whole store is like Sasquatch stuff. And, you know, it's an area where Sasquatch is all over the place, too. That's a funny thing. They really don't get it, though. But there was other people in there looking at the stuff that knew me. It was crazy. So the Sasquatch Store. I was going to put them on. I wanted to see if they wanted to talk, like, on video. And then, I don't know, I just didn't ask them. I was like, want to come out and tell people how cool I am? I didn't say that. Like, but, you know, they watch my videos. Or like, you're more... Because, look, I want to show you. I have... yeah, that's how they knew. They looked at me funny, and I had my camo on and stuff, and right there, they're like, Mark? I was like, yeah, it's funny, so I feel cool. All right, I'm going back into the Saquatch Store. Over and out. All right, so that was cool. So I'm talking to the guy and the gal at the counter, and the guy's like, I was at 9,700 feet. And you can tell they don't watch the videos or, you know much about it, like, but the two workers I talked to, but he's like, I was at a base camp at 9,700 feet up in the mountains by where you are, and I got 3 wood knocks right in a row. I was like, wow, you know, because he really was proud of that, and he really believed it, and I believe him, you know. So that was cool. I'm like, listen, you guys watch my video, and you know, if you like it, comment, and I'll promote this place. This is a great place just to stop by. It's just a gas station, and it's called the Saquatch Store. And there's like, you know, there's like a bunch of stuffed animals in the back, and they have like t-shirts, and I didn't really look through the Bigfoot stuff, but yeah, it's just cool that it's the name, you know. There's apparently a Sasquatch casino too. You can see this is where it is, Central City. So that's pretty cool. I'm right at the base, like just through the foothills, about to start climbing, and it's snowing. As you can see, I'll try to zoom. You can see the snow, and it looks like it's going to be snowing more as I go up the mountain. So let's see what happens. Hopefully I can stay pavement. If I go to snow, it's no biggie, but it just, you know, it slows the trip down. I believe this is Idaho Springs, if you've ever heard of that right here. It's it's an old mining town, as far as I know, and it's kind of cool. You wouldn't want to, yeah, see, look at the Argo mine. This is some cool sightseeing right here. I'm glad I'm filming this. This is the old mine right there, Argo. Not too bad for going 75, 65 right now. Isn't that cool? Because you can kind of picture maybe what it looked like back then. Roads are getting wet. Well, this will be exciting going up. I got about 2 hours left to go. And I move pretty fast on these roads. I'm typically the fastest moving vehicle. Just because I just feel very safe, you know, with this truck. And I've been driving in the snow a long time. In fact, I plowed snow for 25 years. I'm very comfortable, and I know how unforgiving ice and snow is. I don't, you know, these people that think they're experts, you know, it's a joke. I'm just comfortable driving. I know you could have a 100-wheel drive and slide off the road in ice just as easy as if you have 2-wheel drive. So anyway, have a great day, you guys. Over and out. I can't believe I'm driving in a winter wonderland, you guys. Even up there, I mean, an hour and a half higher, I was doing videos in 70 degrees the other day. I mean, look at this. Look how pretty it is, though. This doesn't bother me at all, because it's not going to be, well, I don't know. I haven't checked the forecast up here yet. I was about to say it's not going to be too much snow, I wouldn't think. But we'll have to see what happens as I get higher. I mean, this is pretty crazy. Look how pretty the trees are. Oh, right here. You know what? Let me film this right here. This is always a point of interest for me. Okay, somebody pause this right here. Look on one of these. They sit right here. Over there. And of course, back there is an incredible world that you can't get into. Some of these spots are the best I think there is, because there's no way to get there. You'd have to have someone drop you off on the shoulder of the road and call them later. And, you know, just the turnaround. Like, if I wanted to get dropped off here, the poor person would have to go, you know, a half an hour just to turn around, unless he did it illegal, you know, middle of the road thing. But these are fascinating forests. I'm not going to bore you too much. I usually don't do it on Colorado Bigfoot, but this is really pretty today. The higher I go. So they were really getting some snow up here. It looks like it's wet, and they've gotten about maybe 3 inches, 2 inches, 3 inches. All right, over now. Hey, so I did some video on the way up, and I ended up deleting it because I wanted to have a fresh card when I went out. But I want to show you, on that video I was showing some of these areas on the way up. But I want to show you this. I don't know if I'll be able to see it today, but we'll try. But up this, you know, you lose your brakes. They have these ramps. What are they called? Like, you know, I forget what they're called. Like emergency ramp. Let's say, yeah, runaway truck ramps. Right now, look up at the top of this ramp, okay? Because now I know the surrounding area in the forest here, not on foot, but just by staring at it 100 times, like literally. And whenever I look up this runaway ramp, there's a giant symmetrical X right at the top of it, and you got to see the area in these forests. I've really got some good shots coming up, and I decided that I needed the room on my card, and I deleted it because I only brought one card out with Cali. So I just went to 1080p so I could get the whole day. This is the one thing I forgot. I had 2 cards with me, and they're all sitting on my computer. I got everything good this time, except I was a little short on memory, but I didn't even need to go to the cell phone. Okay, so let's do this. Let me get over this side. Here's the ramp. Okay, watch this. Now, I don't know. I haven't seen it this year. That's the ramp there. Okay. Now, the X should be right at the top. This whole hill is fascinating. There's one right there. Somewhere over there, there's an X. Maybe you can pause it. But look here. Did it fall? Oh, sorry. Hold on. Right there. Pause it. Yeah, it's still there. It's just that it's tough to see with the snow. It's tough to see with the snow. There's a couple, actually. They're sunk back. That's what it is. So in the summer, you know, once the snow's gone, you can see it really well. It's amazing. I just want to pull up that ramp and just lose myself up here forever, like up in here where no one's ever been. You guys, you got to see the structures that you can see from the road if you really look. And I've really gotten good at it because it's all I do. Especially days there'll be traffic here waiting to go into the tunnel, and I'll just be sitting there on the side staring in here, zooming in with my camera. People are looking at me like, what is this guy doing? They think I'm filming like moose. You know, if you do anything in Colorado with a camera off to the side, people think you're filming elk or moose. Yeah, it's funny. Look how pretty. I'm in a lull right now. Let's hope this weather is, it's so cold, you guys. For now, it's 31 up here. I mean, it's pretty chilly for considering what we were in yesterday. Over and out. It's really clear here. I just wanted to, this is a 10-second. I just wanted to show you how beautiful. We're coming into a town called Silverthorne and Dillon. And a lot of you that have skied, or, you know, maybe even as a kid with your parents came up here, you know, 30 years ago, this is where you got off. You might not even know it, to go to Breckenridge or Keystone, which you can see. Breck and Keystone are always the coldest. So if you're going to come ski, let me give you a little ski advice. If you're going to ski in Colorado, now this is an opinion, sort of. It's always colder in Breck because of the elevations. I worked here. I know this because I used to commute to this town when I first moved here for my excavating job, and it was a nightmare. And it was always cold here. It was like in the mornings, oh my God, because we're so high up. You have to check Silverthorne's elevation or Keystone's elevation, but it's pretty high, and it's over there. I missed it, but if I did have a view before of the mountain, which is way over there. I don't know if you can see that black cloud. Great ski slopes, but ooh, it's chilly. So I'm thinking good spring skiing. They may be closed by now. I think Vail's closed. Copper behind me is open. A Basin's always open. A Basin's open till like May, sometimes June. And it's a pretty town. Those are all the outlets right there. So it's kind of an attraction there for the outlets. And that's it. We're out.